Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. I have moved. I have gone from one Japanese-style room to another Japanese-style room. I don't know if this place is going to be the final kind of recording place, but just for this video at least, we'll do it in here. I'm also going to try out these Apple earbud things, see how the sound quality is, because this might be easier to use for certain situations. I can move around more easily than with the big microphone. Okay, so in Nier Reincarnation, the JP version, they had a survey. Usually when I do videos on this, I'll show, the screen, but that's a lot of editing, so I'm just going to skip that. I'll just read it off. It's all in Japanese anyway, so I don't even need to show it. But yeah, just a warning here. If you do not like negativity or criticism, then stop watching now. And I should also say that I am coming at this from the point of view of a launch player who's kind of hit my own personal ceiling as far as playstyle for like how hard I want to try, how hard I want to play, how much certain rewards mean to me. So keep that in mind while we're going through this. Okay, we're going to skip around here and there. Question 5. What other mobile games do you like? Pick 3. In my previous survey video, I'll link to that below. I actually read them all, and then I show like their PR or some kind of artwork from that to look at which games Nier Reincarnation picked for their survey. I'm not going to do that here, but it might be interesting to look at the two lists to kind of compare, to look at like which games they thought would be something appropriate to point to, and which kind of stopped being that. But I just checked Uma Musume, and then I did my free, other choice. I put in Magic the Gathering Arena. Those are really the only mobile games that I play, although I don't play Uma Musume. I respect that game a lot. But yeah, I've said it before, I want Nier Reincarnation to be my last mobile game that I play and cover. Next, asks me how often I play. I said every day. However, it asks me how much time during one day I play. The amount I play recently has really gone down. So I picked maybe 1 to 2 hours. At the least, I'll do a login. At the most, I'll do like whatever new event. Finish the event, whatever. Get all the gems there. But like fate boards, whenever they add more fate boards, I don't touch that. Subjugations, I do the auto to get the SSS1 in all elements the first day, and then I do the resets after that. Actually, I don't even do the resets because I can't get the shiny coins. And then Arena, I'll play a little bit. Depends on my mood. So yeah, the amount of play that I've been doing lately really goes down. Of course, also when they do new main story, I'll play a lot then. And then the main reason I don't play Fate boards is because I don't really have anybody I want to take to level 100, so that's kind of the only reason for me to play that. Okay, next, ask me for my favorite character. Previously, I've chosen like Demus and Leon and Yuri. This time I went with Yuzuki. They asked me why. I said his haircut is cool. He has cool modern fashion, and then I like his attack animations, even though they are slow. Next, it asks me what I like about the characters. I chose the character's history and then their fashion as a fill in your own thing. Other choices I did not go for were like their likes, dislikes, birthday, relationships between characters. I know a lot of people like that, but I'm not dying for that. Okay, next asks me what do I like about the world. I said story, character design, concept art, the 3D world, and the music. The one option I did not check was the battle system. The battle system is fine, unless it gets super duper technical and wonky like in Subjugations, so I didn't check that. Next, what do I feel is charming or unique about the game overall? I checked story, character, the voice actors, and then being able to kind of play Nier on a mobile device. And then for fill in your own, I put the 3D viewer. I did not check the kind of the character leveling systems and then the battle system. I am unsatisfied with the changes that they've made to the character leveling this year in particular. Also including the emblems, fragments, whatever you call it. Next, why did you pick story character, voice actors, and 3D viewer? I said the story and characters are better than your usual mobile game, and better than some consumer games. And then the 3D viewer is very powerful. Even if I use it today, I am impressed. Next, asks me what game contents do I enjoy. I checked main story and secret story and 3D viewer. I did not check any of the gameplay modes. So no subjugations, no arena, no, Recollections of Dusk, Fate boards, none of that. And asks me why I chose main story, secret story, 3D viewer. It's because I'm mostly sticking with the game in order to get the story, and I hope that there is more connections to the Automata anime in the future. Next, asks me, what is the most difficult game content? I chose Subjugations. And then it asks me, what did you do in order to, eventually get the clear? I checked. I have not gotten the clear. I have not gotten the plus scores yet. But they say, like, you can choose leveling characters, leveling weapons, that kind of thing. And then, let's see, it asks me why I can't get the clear. Let's see. I say that I'm fairly confident in building teams, even if I'm missing some important guys. Kind of like hidden systems or like unexplained systems, like arranging your turn order, that kind of thing. I don't think that's very kind to the user. Also, the fact that the battle, progresses by itself. It's like active time battle with no wait option. That's stressful to me. And I also don't want to do task kill, so I feel like there's a ceiling on my how far I can go with my progress, so I have given up, I tell them. Next, it asks me for the second hardest, and I chose Fate boards, but I said that this was kind of this was a doable kind of a difficulty. If I do all of the things, like, change my teams or change my tactics, level up my guys or level up my weapons, I can do it. But then I don't have the motivation to do it because I don't want to bring any more characters to level 100 at the moment. Next, it asks for my third hardest content, and I said nothing, because I feel like those are the only two types of content challenging to me. Arena is challenging, but it's a different thing. Okay, and then it asked me to choose 3 kind of parts of the game or game modes to improve. I chose Recollections of Dusk, Subjugations, and 3D Viewer. And then it asks me why I chose those. For the Recollections of Dusk, I tell them that I wish that they would restore it to how it originally was. It was my favorite content, but it is now no longer challenging for where my account is. And so that has lowered my motivation to play overall. And then, having the Karma upgrade of the Recollections of Dusk costumes tied to the shiny coins and subjugations has also lowered my motivation. I tell them that I wish I could use just the normal Karma stones on the RD characters. I would totally do that. And then as for the 3D viewer, I am satisfied with it, but I hope that they would allow me to change like the overall color or tone of backgrounds, or also the direction of the lighting. That's important to me. Next, how did you feel about the, I think the pre-anniversary or anniversary events? I said pretty satisfied. And they asked me why. I said I like the circus theme. I like the handouts that they gave us. And then I was hoping for some kind of updates to Subjugations to make it easier to play, but that did not come. And then it asks, what handouts did you like? What campaigns? I said the gem present I liked, the 280 free pulls, the Mama character select medal. The survey rally banner, I like that. And then the reset of the first time clear rewards. And then it asks, what other system changes did you like? Or other campaigns? So the Dream Gacha, no. Oracle cards, no. Let's see. The Hatchers for the circus characters, or the limited time story event, or the X grade for Subjugations. I said no to all of that. I said this in my 2.5 reflections video, but the thing that I liked the most was giving the level 100 to all weapons. And they asked me why I chose that, and I said it's because I was waiting for it. Next, how do you feel about karma? I said neither good nor bad, in the middle, and they asked me why. I told them that I was happy that it was not just, stat inflation, that it's actually new abilities that we can use to customize our guys. But the user experience is no good. And then I told them that if their luck is bad, all of their materials can disappear. I talked about the JP player that reset 400 times on one skill. Okay. Then it asks me, with the karma upgrade, has that increased how much you, or how many modes of the game that you play? And I said no. The amount that I have been playing is less, but it's not because of karma. And then they asked me, what would you like to have us improve about the karma system? I said I want to use the regular karma stones on RD costumes. Next, asked me about Arena Season 33. I said I was satisfied. That's the top one. They asked me why, and I said, since they introduced Summer Yuri, I felt it enabled more costumes to be used, so there's a lot more team variation that I was seeing and then using myself, so that was fun. They asked me what I think about the X grade to Subjugations. I said dissatisfied, that's the bottom option. They asked why. I said that at the live stream, they said that people that got the X score would not receive anything for it, but it turns out that they do. And then I was also hoping for upgrades to how easy or how approachable the game mode would be, and it did not get any updates in that sense. And then it asks about the spoiler embargo. How do you like it being 3 days, or how do you like it just in general? And I said I like that they do it, and I think 3 days is pretty good. And then I said that maybe 1 week is a little bit long, but I do want to avoid spoilers, so I appreciate the developers kind of asking for that. Okay, next, they asked me what kind of rewards do I like. I said gems, karma stones, verses of truth, black pearls. I did not say adamant. I have a ton of that. And I did not say books or other stuff. And then I said antlers. I think slowly the community is learning the importance of antlers. So I see it getting more and more votes as time goes on. And then the 10-shot tickets. Next, for future live streams, what would you like to see? I said I want to see more male voice actors join. I really liked Udil and Griff. I liked Papa way back when, a few live streams ago. And then, what kind of new game modes and stuff would you like to see in the game? I said the NPCs that appeared in the Aces of the Arena event, if they could be taken out of PvP and put into their own sort of PvE game mode, that would be fun, I think. Like a mini tower or something. Not my idea, but I saw it and I thought that was, that could be fun. Okay, last question. What campaigns or promotions would you like to see? Or just write whatever you like. I said I have the most hope and expectation for the main story, and then I hope that there's more connection to the Automata anime in the future. And that was the survey. Okay, probably it's going to come to global soonish, so maybe this can also act as a preview for global folks. Okay, let's get back to making videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.